Early this morning, Neutrogena arrived in New Zealand, where they hope to solve the problem with their generator. Meanwhile, Cheminée Pujolat continues on the southern route at the front of the fleet in spite of having slowed down due to the light winds.
Là, l'ambiance, elle a largement changé. Là, c'est plutôt tranquille, on est sous ski. Bon, il fait pas très beau, mais au moins, le bateau à la place, ça tape pas. On peut boire le café tranquille, se reposer.
They are followed by Gais Centros Auditivos, which entered the Pacific Ocean today.
Hola, desde el Gais, que acabamos de llegar a los 50 brillantes.
Y nada, podemos constatar que el cambio climático sí que existe.
Cheminée Pujolat is heading alone towards the east now, 12 knots of boat speed, with a very light wind coming from the northwest, around 10 knots. Gais is having a northwest direction wind blowing 15 to 20 knots. The speed of the boat is actually 16 knots. Behind Gais, Renault Capture, still chasing Gais in the same weather system and same headings. They're doing a 17 knots of boat speed for the 20 knots northwest direction wind.
Behind them, during the night, Bruno and Willie Garcia crossed the longitude of Cape Leeuwin after 43 days and 10 hours of sailing on board We Are Water.
The Garcia's brothers will have very strong wind within the next hours. There's a big low pressure building here and expected to move east to southeast. One planet, one ocean. They have a good sailing condition now, 15 knots of northwest wind, moving a bit southwest. It's a bit unsteady in between northwest and southwest. They're doing, at the moment, 14 knots of boat speed, heading towards the southeast. Behind them, Spirit of Hungary have good conditions, pretty strong wind and sea state, 25 knots of wind, and they're doing 16 knots of boat speed. The wind is blowing from the northwest direction, and they're heading towards the east.
At 5 hours and 22 minutes UTC, or 6:22 this Friday morning in Barcelona, Guillermo Altadil and José Muñoz put in at Bluff Harbor in Invercargill, the southernmost city of the South Island of New Zealand. At that moment, the chronometer was started to count the 24 hours that this technical stop will be penalized. So Neutrogena could rejoin the regatta from Saturday morning on.
We are pushing all that we can, so push a little bit harder is not easy. But if we have the opportunity to catch Neutrogena, we will do it. We are not going to stop the boat to let him pass.